one more quick wrestling story. So anyways, we all know about Hannibal, right, on YouTube. I think you should. I mean, everybody should know about Hannibal. I haven't went to my main screen for a while. Hannibal on YouTube is a pro wrestling interviewer character. He used to wrestle as some vampire type character. Was known for, well, was known for being an asshole, basically. But he had that YouTube money, and he threw that YouTube money around pretty well, and he just kind of fell off after he beat the shit out of a referee and bloodied up a ref pretty good and showed up to a match intoxicated, and you know, he basically ruined his wrestling career after that. But he just posted a video with some old WWF guy, and I'm pretty up on my old wrestlers, but I don't even know who this guy is. Mario Mancini, some old guy from WWF days. I imagine he's an old jobber or something. Maybe if you guys know who he is, drop it in the chat or leave a comment who Mario Mancini is. But he was talking with Hannibal because Hannibal can't seem to get any good names to interview these days, which is sad because, you know, he used to get a lot of good interviews, and then he was buying a lot of like John Paz's interviews and a bunch of other interviews that didn't have many views on YouTube at the time, and he was like kind of taking credit for their work, it seemed like. But now Mario Mancini is doing an interview with Hannibal. Hannibal's channel is not getting the views it used to, so they're going deep for clicks. And Mario Mancini's told this story about WWE wrestlers H-bombing and drugging women back in the day. And if you thought Ric Flair showing his penis to a flight attendant was bad, what Mario Mancini tells, I mean, it's pretty heavy stuff, and we're talking about halcyon and women being sexually abused. Now, he didn't come forthright and say it, but he insinuated it. So listen to this, guys. This is from TheHannibalTV.com.
And I tried to get her all night. So all I had to do was leave the restaurant and go up to my room. And I tried to get her all night. She goes, and it was a house show. So she's like, I'm waiting for Brett. I'm like, hon, did you go to the show? No. I go, Brett's not here. He wasn't booked on the show. He's not here. Oh. So I'm working her and working her and working her.
Working. That's crazy. Begging her for sex. I'm being a sex pest.
Come up to my room with me. I'm waiting for Brett. And, you know, she wasn't
into you, pal.
She was Mancini all day long, you know what I mean? 5'4", about $145, $155, you know. If you know, I'm Sir Mix-a-Lot, you know. If you're 5'3",
he just said he likes fat girls.
Just keep on walking.
Which is cool.
You know what I mean? So it's like, well, you know, come up and then I'm waiting for Brett. I go, I don't know how many times I'm gonna tell you. Brett's not here.
This dude was being a straight sex pest.
So he'll remain nameless. So I got frustrated.
And of course, he's not going to name the wrestler.
Number, and I went, screw it. Screw it. It's 1:30 in the morning. You know, we were going.
He got sick of begging for sex, is what it sounds like. Screw it. You ain't going to give me at least a blowy. I'm done. So keep listening. This is nuts. This is where it gets interesting. And mind you, he's not going to name the worker. But this is some crazy shit how this stuff used to go down back in the day.
I don't know if we were going to Indiana after that. I don't know where the hell we were going, but I said, I'm going to bed. About 40 minutes later, the phone rings in my room. And the guy on the other end of the phone, who'll remain nameless, they burned her. Come down. She's all ready. I go, no, I don't want her like that. She goes,
did you guys catch that? They burned her. They H-bombed her. They drugged her. And then she's ready to get fucked. They basically just said, how sickening does this make? Like, how sick does this make you? This is the type of shit they used to do. And I love pro wrestling. I love the business of pro wrestling. But I don't like the scumbag, loser, scummy, drug addict, degenerate, rapey bullshit that goes on in the professional wrestling business. Most of the most twisted, sick people I've ever met were in the pro wrestling business. True story. I shit you not. The craziest stories you hear have to do with pro wrestlers, pro wrestling promoters, and people that like pro wrestling. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. But the way how he talks about this with humor drives me nuts. A real human would tell this story in pure disgust, or they would at least preface this story with, "That's just how it was back then. We didn't know better." He's showing no remorse, no shame. It's so fucked up to hear him just talk about H-bombing Halcyon, which means putting Halcyon in a woman's drink so they could take advantage of her. So that means a worker called this handsome lad right here and said, "Hey, she's ready for you. We drugged her. They kicked in. She's loosey-goosey, bro. She's ready to go." And for him to be laughing about it, say, "Ha, I don't want her," like that, I highly doubt that's what he said in that moment, because he's laughing. He's looking back on this memory with fondness. You guys hear? Look at this smile on his face. It's pure fucking disgustingness.
He goes, "No, she got burned. Come on." They H-bombed her, you know. They H-bombed her.
Laughing like it's so funny. Drugging women is
ready,
funny,
Mancini,
guys.
come on.
Don't you guys just love drugging women? Isn't it the funnest thing to do? This guy is, look at that. That is a genuine smile on this guy's face. I shit you not. That man could not be happier telling this story about a former wrestler drugging a woman and taking advantage of her. Makes me fucking sick is what it does, and I'm not even joking. This shit is nasty, cuz. This shit is fucking sick.
Yeah, I go, no, I'm going to bed. So the next morning, we got up and we went down for breakfast, and there she was, all disheveled.
After all the boys ran through her.
She slept in the lobby. She didn't know what happened because she got H-bombed. She passed out in the lobby, and she goes, "I went to find your room last night, but I lost the paper that you gave me." I'm like,
doubtful. I bet you, 10 to 1 odds, knowing pro wrestlers and pro wrestling, 10 to 1 odds this all took place in Mancini's room. I shit you not. I'd bet money on it. I mean, this is so fucked up, bro. And the way how he's laughing and giggling, it's so fucked up. And now we're gonna hear from Hannibal. We're gonna get some excellent interviewing skills out of Hannibal.
The guy I'm with, he's like, "I told you to come back down." I go, "No, no, I don't. I don't want it like that. I don't H-bomb people. You know what I mean?"
Yeah, that seemed to happen a lot frequently.
All he can say is that he seemed to happen. Didn't go on and say, "We as a channel do not support this story. We as a channel," he didn't even interview and press the story on to maybe find out, because there could be statute limitations that aren't expired. You could have done so much with that story as a channel, Hannibal, and really have brought your channel back to life. But you missed an opportunity, and you'd rather let Mario Mancini go around here with his tales of joy about sexually abusing women, and it's fucking sick, bro. And that's why you can't get interviews these days, because you're a fence-sitting piece of shit who doesn't know how to interview, and you can't get an interview anymore to save your fucking life. And trust me, I know my own kind, so I can smell it from a mile away, and you have a lot of work to do if you think platforming that type of bullshit is going to get you anywhere in life. If you are going to sit here and put that shit on your channel and not disavow it, you disgust me, you are absolutely sickening. I worry for the future of this country, bro. If this is what we're looking up to, and we got these young kids thinking that pro wrestlers like to H-bomb women and this is the way to do it, we got a long way to go. We got a long way to go. I'm so over the bullshit of it all. I mean, we as a society need to put our thinking caps on and make some changes as a whole, because God forbid I have children in this world. I really don't know, guys. I do not know.